Everyone says there's going to be a video about Xdefiant, just an update, and I'm going to get right into it. Mark Rubin came out with an update a couple days ago, or maybe a week or two before. Whenever I post this, it's been a long time. But he did say that during the testing of the game for the major platforms, so PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, but I think he was mostly referring to PlayStation and Xbox, it did not pass. This brought a lot of controversy and a lot of people saying that the game's gonna be broken, the game's not gonna work, the game's gonna be garbage and all this shit. And this is the only thing I will say. If you're watching this video right now, and if you're watching this video right now, and if you truly believe that COD, that current Call of Duty right now, with all the bugs and fucking broken shit in that game, if you think that passes on the very first fucking shot with these fucking platforms, you're a fucking idiot. Straight up, you're a fucking moron. And let me tell you why. You go and you play your recent COD. Tell me how fucking broken that shit is since on day one, and tell me how long it usually takes to fix these games. It takes pretty much until the end of the life cycle to fix these fucking games, and the games are not fun. The maps are fucking ass. There are guns that are incredibly fucking broken, and it's the games are broken and they're never fun, and they only focus on microtransactions. Now, when it came to Xdefiant, for example, this game was a proper beta. The game was not a finished product or like a very last second build so you can play it, and then before release they patch things and like they have bugs. The game, stated by Mark Rubin many times, and we already knew before going into the beta, the beta was a real beta. It was a broken game, which they want us, the players, involved, so we can tell them what's broken, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be nerfed, blah 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 blah. And they did a great fucking job, and I thought the game was absolutely phenomenal. I made a review on Xdefiant already. I thought the game was fucking fun. The game was so fucking fun. The maps were unbelievably fucking fun and better than anything COD has fucking released over the years. And I barely encountered any issues. The biggest issue was a lot of other people experienced was hit detection. But that was I think the biggest issue with the game that people had, and like there was some input lag and stuff like that. But the game was solid. For a fucking beta, the game was completely solid, and more solid than a Call of Duty beta or a Call of Duty game. And I don't unbelieve that. The fact that people really think that this happening, it only happened to Xdefiant. It happens all the time where games are not verified, because games have to be to a certain level to be able to be put on a platform. And this is my theory. This is a fucking tinfoil hat fucking thing here. I think, honestly, the reason why these fucking platforms are fucking denied this fucking game the first time was because they want it to strictly compete with COD or come out around the same time with COD, so COD can hopefully, in their mind, stomp out this fucking game and kill the player base of it. Because how the fuck does that happen? The game was like solid. I didn't have any issues with the game. Everyone that I reviews, and people didn't like it. Some people didn't like the game, but a lot of people said it was fucking solid. A lot of big COD streamers were saying that when this game comes out, they're going to gravitate towards it, and they still are going to gravitate towards it, because the game's free. The game is very solid. There's reload canceling. There's a lot of shit that was in COD before, and Modern Warfare 3 is adding now, but this is going to be in this game, free to play, with what it seems like great progression, great characters, so maybe some great customization, probably some fucking crazy camos to unlock if you put hours into the game. It's gonna be great maps. The road map could be a little bit better, but the road map is fucking great, and it looks great for a fucking free to play game. They already have content lined up already, and they're probably gonna be adding content through seasonal shit and stuff like that. And the fact that people, again, I'm gonna say it again, the fact that people can really say that like this is the only game this happened with, then you don't know game development. You don't really know. You don't understand gaming. You don't understand the whole cycle of game development. It happens all the time where games are not fucking are not pushed through because games need to be a certain playability. Obviously, you have games that aren't like that, but every game at least has a standard to where the game has to be put out, and games and with the bugs and the content and blah blah and the performance and the frames and everything has to be a certain way for these games to be passed. And for you fucking morons, for some of these fucking idiots to be like, oh, the game is broken, yeah, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, you have no idea. Like, you don't have. I'm not a game developer, but at least I'm not so ignorant to the fact of I only think one game can be like this. Of every fucking Call of Duty has probably went through this thing where it didn't pass on these main consoles, on these platforms. So what do they have to do? They have to go back and they have to fix it. They have been very transparent since the start with this game. It is the only reason why we are knowing this information, because the hype is so fucking high already in the game. We haven't heard anything about the game in weeks. The hype is so high, people want a fucking update. So we got a fucking update, and they're being super transparent about why it's taking so long. And the release date, I believe I said it on before I went on this rant. I believe I said that the release date for Mark Rubin said at the end of September to early October this game could be coming out. And this video is probably gonna be coming out before then. And mark my fucking words, if you made it this far, mark my fucking words. This game is going to be unbelievable. It's going to be fucking great. It's going to be a game where a lot of COD players are going to gravitate toward this game, and they're probably never going to look back at COD. They might go try Modern Warfare 3 or blah blah blah, but I don't see it's not going to be a COD killer, but it's definitely going to bring people away from COD because they're sick of the bullshit. And quite frankly, all Modern Warfare 3 is doing is they're adding 30 new guns. We're getting maps that we already played on years ago. There's really no new original content, and like that's kind of it. And they're adding shit back that were taken away from previous games. So really, what's so great about Modern Warfare 3 when you're just paying again? It's still a $70 DLC. Anyone can suck my fucking dick on that. It's a $70 DLC. But yeah, that's it. That's my rant. I'm pissed. I'm pissed, and I'm really excited for this game. And I really hope to all the people shitting on it. And I hope you guys fucking are stupid. I mean, you guys probably are fucking stupid if you're gonna be saying some stupid shit about this game. But yeah, that's it. Peace out. Hope you guys enjoy my rant. And if you guys are excited for Xdefiant, let me know. If you guys aren't, let me know. Yeah, that's it. Peace out. Bye.